Hello and welcome back to Daniel Drives. I'm Daniel Achterhuis and today I am in Windermere in the Lake District with a load of Pandas, but this time not 100 HPs. I'm in a bit of unfamiliar territory really because I'm with a load of Panda 4x4s of all generations, Mark 1s, Mark 2s, Mark 3s and Mark 4s, all with different mods and stuff. And we've come to do a bit of green laning and some off-roading. So I've come away for the weekend. Today's the green laning and then tomorrow we've hired out some off-road course. So it's going to be fantastic. Came here this morning in my 100 HP, left that at the campsite because there is not a chance I'd bring my 100 HP around some of these roads because it gets a bit gnarly. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. So in this video, lots of Panda 4x4 action, which is fantastic. And I've never, until today, I've never been in a Panda that's not been at 100 HP. So it's all quite new to me, but it's going to be great. So remember to subscribe and follow me on social media at DanielCars05. Some absolutely gorgeous views. Today, the weather is absolutely perfect. But last weekend when I was at Supercar Fest, we basically got the same weather today. So it's just so lovely, but this to me is a better view. A load of Panda 4x4s. That being the Mark II Panda is the Panda I'm in at the moment. I'll be swapping around during the day, during the weekend, but that is great fun. 100 HP engine, bath, exhaust, modded to hell really. It's absolutely fantastic. Got a Mark III. That weird thing, that's fantastic. We'll have a look at that later on. And then we've got a new Mark IV, and then we've got another Mark III over there that will be owned by Ben, who's organised the day today. But yeah, absolutely fantastic turnout. And this is only one of the groups, because there's another group which is doing another course, and I believe there's another group on top of that. There's about, I think, from memory, about 16. So yeah, great turnout.
You're in the lead? Yeah. Oh, you know what the fuck's going on. I have no idea.
As we continued, we came across a bit of a hill climb section. So I jumped out of the Mark II Panda 4x4, extremely cool, and filmed the array of Panda 4x4s scrambling their way up the hill. So apologies about the wind noise, but what you've just seen is us going up a load of rocks, a very rocky road, not the cake, up to kind of the top of a mountain by Lake Windermere where we are now. And I was in a 169 Panda 4x4 and it's fully converted me. They are insane, so capable, it amazes me. It's just so impressive how some of these Pandas are going up and down here. I can't believe it.
Yeah, something like that might just bolt on the end and stop it off again.
straighten it up. Slow, 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 slow.
Really possible.
Give it a go.
But which way do you go?
Just through the middle.
This way a little bit.
That's it. Slow, slow, slow. That's it, you're clearing yourself there.
Why did I say it was easy?
By the way, you still only got 3 wheels. That's the line. That's not the line. That's the line. Off the line. Pull up the other way. Pull up the other way. Get your front wheels back up.
Yeah, it was just about there.
Winch turn. Go on. Look at it forward.
He's pulling the white one up.
Right, we're good.
I'll just carry over.
And this is what a prop shaft clashing against an exhaust system sounds like. So then, that's the end of day one's action. Green laning everywhere. It's, what is it, 7:30 PM, bear in mind, obviously. And we've been on the go since about 9 AM this morning. So it's been an intense day. Pretty trouble-free as well. There's been minor mishaps along the way, but it's been really quite good. So now I'm hopping in my Panda, which is all the way over there, the campsite, heading home, which is 130 miles or something, and then heading back here tomorrow morning for day 2 of the action, when we're heading to a hired off-road course, which is going to be fantastic, and I'm hoping I'll be able to bag myself a go as well. So yeah, with that, I'll see you on day 2. Well, I'm filming this now I'm back at home, but not everything went entirely to plan on that Saturday night, because I mentioned in the video, obviously, when I filmed it when I was there, that I was going to be driving the full distance home on that Saturday night, and then driving back up north to the Lake District on the Sunday morning. Well, that didn't actually happen, because the original plan before that was I was meant to be staying with a good friend of mine, Ewan. He's probably watching this. I go to college with him. Well, he was on holiday up north in the Lake District in Windermere that weekend, and he very kindly offered for me to stay with him and his family in their holiday house, which was fantastic. But that day, on the Saturday, circumstances changed, and it turns out they were staying somewhere else, somewhere different to where they thought they would be originally, and they couldn't accommodate me anymore, which was absolutely fine. So my new plan, which I told Ewan about, was I'd just drive home and then drive back on the Sunday morning. That's not a problem. Well, the only person I told about that plan was Ewan. And then I got back to the campsite after the day, and I had absolutely no phone signal. If you've ever been to the Lake District or up north, you'll probably be aware that phone signal up north is absolutely crap. There is nothing, absolutely nothing. And that's probably because you're surrounded by mountains. So how is the phone service supposed to get to you? It just doesn't, simple as. So, well, basically I couldn't tell my mum, my dad, my girlfriend, any family or friends, anything. about where I was and if I was okay, because I had no phone signal. So everyone was starting to panic at home. Everyone was starting to panic. Where the hell is Daniel? Haven't heard from him all day. Has he got to Ewan's holiday house safely? That was the main question. So my mum and a few of my friends contacted Ewan and said, is Daniel with you safely? Is he all right? And he says back, no, he was driving home last time I spoke to him. And this was 5 p.m. and it was now about 1 a.m. So panic was starting to settle, because it does not take 6-7 hours to get home from the Lake District. It takes about 2. So has the car broken down? Have I crashed? Am I even alive? Was the question that people were asking. And of course I was alive. But when I told my fellow Panda people that I was going to be driving home and then back again, they thought, are you crazy? Why don't you just stay with us? And one of the guys very helpfully had a spare tent. So I stayed in the tent at the campsite up north, but nobody knew that, so nobody knew. Little did I know, in the middle of the night, everyone was panicking at home. My mum phoned the campsite and everything, saying, where is Daniel? You know, can you search for him? Here's his reg, here's his car. And obviously looking for an 07 plate Panda amongst a load of Pandas is a bit of a challenge. But everyone was awoken, it was all crazy. But I was in the tent and it was about 1:30, and somehow I got about 1 bar of phone service for about 10 seconds. And I got like the 50th call from my mum. And I answered and I was like, what the hell's going on? And she was like, oh my God, thank God you're okay. And I was like, well, of course I'm okay. I'm just like trying to sleep. But they didn't know that because I couldn't contact them. So it was all quite crazy. Early, I didn't sleep much because I ended up retreating to the car because I had no mattress or anything in the tent, which is why you saw me with the duvet in the car. But yeah, Sunday morning I was up very early, got petrol and everything, so I didn't see anyone. And then I came back to the campsite about 8 o'clock in the morning, and everyone was like, oh, we thought you were grounded. You know, we thought you'd come back because of all the drama. But yeah, it was very dramatic, and everyone was very happy to know that I was okay. And yeah, people were very relieved when I got home. But yeah, quite strange. There's me up north having the best time ever, you know, just sleeping and everything. People down south in Cheshire, everybody's panicking. So yeah, that was crazy. But anyway, the rest of the weekend was absolutely brilliant. So here is Sunday's action. Day 2, and we are at the off-road course. One of these is not like the other. I definitely won't be taking this off-roading. This is staying in this field, and we'll take the rest. Just getting in, actually, I nearly lost the front bumper, and I actually had one of the rear wheels off the ground.
Bit gas here. Loads of grip.
Oh yeah.
This bit, I need to literally aim for over here.
Yeah.
So it's put it into the...
Yeah.
Now when you get here, just stop, watch the tree.
It'll be really slow. straight into the Panda. Full speed. So there we are then, Panda 4x4s here in the beautiful Lake District. I've had a wonderful weekend, I really have. Obviously, I'm around the 100 HP scene. I have 100 HP, I love it. So being around 4x4 Pandas is very new, but put it this way, I now really want one. So maybe that's something we look into in the future. But yeah, absolutely amazing weekend. I'd like to say a huge thank you to Ben and everyone in UK Panda 4x4 for the amazing weekend. And yeah, hopefully I'll come along to one of these again soon. Maybe with my own, maybe with this, who knows. I wasn't daring enough to take this off-road because I think it'd lose its bumper pretty much straight away. So yeah, I wouldn't do that. Anyway, thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe, follow me on social media at DanielCarzo5, and I'll leave the channel link to UK Panda 4x4 in the description below if you want to check that out.